grab the family and lace up the tennis shoes and head out this weekend for a walk and a 5K fun run. Joining us is Jimmy Tomlinson.
Thanks so much
There you
for
go.
having me.
Executive Director of the AIDS Walk Arizona, the 5K Fun Run, and it benefits Aunt Rita's Foundation.
That's right.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Let's talk about this because before we came on, you were talking about when you have the shirt on, the hat on, the mask on, people still ask, okay, is Aunt Rita still around? What is it? What's going on? So let's give a little background and let them know that it is still around. It's definitely a place still needed.
Exactly. And the biggest question is HIV still a thing? And so Aunt Rita started in 1988 with bake sales, just to help support people for their, rent, medical bills, and eventually funeral costs. And now we've grown into this organization where we're actually supporting 13 partner agencies and programs throughout Maricopa County to just assist people in avoiding HIV and getting tested and then getting treatment right away.
Yeah. When the pandemic happened, a lot of people didn't realize that, and I will say a lot of people didn't realize, HIV and AIDS was still around.
Yeah.
And it's still around. Everyone thought it was taken care of because we don't talk about it so much. Because there has been some advance in, of course, medication and different ways of taking care of it and managing it. But we got to mention that it goes across the whole board. At first it was one community, everyone thought, but now, we've talked about where kids, people who are born with it, people who are dealing with it in different ways.
Yep.
And it's HIV which affects the immune system. And let's talk a little about that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a 40-year-old disease as of last year. And in 2019, we had 776 infections. 2020, we had 698, went down a little bit. That's awesome. But yeah, it is still a manageable disease at this point. If you get on your treatment right away, within 2 to 4 weeks, it is undetectable, which means you cannot transmit it. So the sooner you know, the sooner you are safe with everybody else.
Yeah,
so
that's why this walk coming up this weekend is so important.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about it because it's nice to get back to the walk. I know breaks and different things have happened, so let's talk about what's going to go on this weekend.
Well, first of all, I have huge news. As of this morning, we hit the $200,000 mark.
Awesome.
So there's still time to donate. All donations are being doubled this week. And so it's just an exciting time for thousands of people to get together, have a great afternoon. The registration starts at 1, the walk kicks off at 3, and we've got great entertainment along the entire route, but also on the main stage as well.
Yeah, and you're going to hear some great stories of people who have lost some people, but also people who are living with HIV and with AIDS and how their life is going.
Yeah.
And that's some things you need to go out and hear because you might have a family member, you might have somebody that's going through this and that might need the help, and to have the foundation behind you and have you guys growing is amazing. So
yeah,
it's really great. What time does it start?
The registration gets started at 1. We're going to have a village where you can, get all those little goodies that you have at those event villages, and then so there will be entertainment starting at 2, and then the run kicks off at 3, and the walk kicks off at 3:15.
So this is good because it's not in the morning where it's going to be chilly.
Exactly.
It's still going to be a nice, cool day.
Beautiful
it's
afternoon.
Nice to get out there and do stuff, and then afterwards, a little concert, a little music, a little food.
Yeah. So afterwards, we are going to have a little VIP after party for anybody who raised over $250. Everybody's welcome, but those folks are going to get some free drinks.
Yeah. So you still have a chance to raise $250 before this weekend.
Absolutely. Right? So 220 is our goal. So I really think we're going to hit it. Being somebody who's been HIV positive since 2005, again, I'm more likely to, pass from, heart disease or cholesterol, based on how many steaks I have. But, we're all healthy if you know what you're doing. And we're going to educate a little bit on that, but most of all, we're going to have some fun.
Yeah, and that's the big part is the education of this. And it's definitely a great time to go out. Tell them where if they can't make the run, which hopefully they go do, but they can find out more about Aunt Rita's foundation.
Yeah, so AIDSWalkAZ.org is where you're going to want to register and fundraise. And then AuntRita's.org is where you can learn more about Aunt Rita's and all the events and the programs we have throughout the year.
So perfect. Jimmy, thanks for joining us this morning, bringing us to us and letting us, of course, get the word out. So.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
All right, and as you know, we'll have information on aztv.com. If you missed all that, so please head over there.